are deep in the thick of high school football season, but there is one staple that's missing this year. Sports director Breece joins us now with how they are remembering Chief Bob Wells.
Yeah, Sherri, no matter who you talk to, this was a special man. Wells, a Birmingham area ref for more than 60 years. He even called games at the age of 92. He passed away this summer, but as Chris Womack shows us, you can still see the influence on the field.
Friday nights are all about familiarity. Football games are a beautiful medley of tearing, tooting, and tweeting. Despite their reputation, referees are the glue that keeps a game together.
What'd you call? Heads. That game is important to those kids, the mamas and the daddies and the girlfriends.
But one of the most recognizable faces behind the whistle,
when he would come on the field, they knew who he was,
isn't on the field for the first time in 65 years. Bob Wells was a Birmingham official for more than half a century.
And he had a full schedule even last year.
He passed away the summer before his 66th season.
It's amazing the number of officials that he's mentored,
including SEC Director of Officials
Robert E. Lee and Central Tuscaloosa at Legion Field,
Steve Shaw.
In my later years in career, I'd work a game and I'd get home, and I'd have a voicemail from Chief, and it would always be uplifting. Hey, y'all did a great job, but you need a haircut.
Bob Wells was nicknamed Chief because before there were stripes, there was a badge. Wells served for 46 years with the Birmingham Fire Department, eventually becoming an assistant chief here at Fire Station number 6. And he brought the same intensity that he had at the firehouse to the gridiron.
Well, he did.
I have never had Chief Wells beat around the bush.
He was not the master of diplomacy.
Only because he cared.
All right, guys, first down.
The messages he passed on through the generations didn't come out of a rule book.
All right, straight up, guys, straight up. Some of these young men don't have father figures, and we have to be very careful how we conduct ourselves.
If you look closely, you can see the influence of Bob Chief Wells on the lapels of the referees on the field and in the way they act off of it.
And this applies to officiating, but it applies to your life. Do your best in the game you get.
When you hear of Chief Wells, you hear of commitment. And I think that's the big thing, the commitment to something.
The commitment to the most important excerpt of a referee's job description. Keeping a good game a familiar one. In Birmingham, Chris Womack, CBS 42 Sports.